Hello my warriors, welcome aboard to this advanced plus Menti quiz session with me Shreyas, your physics master teacher at Vedantu. Hello Joker, Sai Telugu, Harshini, Suchi Mama, Abhishek, Nikhil, Zayad, Kalyani, Nikhil, Swathi, hello everyone, hi Sudarshan, hi Joker, good evening everyone. So today we are going to have some advanced questions on 2D motion and then we are going to go to the Menti quiz. So get ready to battle it out. And I am Shreyas. I not only teach on this channel, but I also teach on the Pro subscription, which is the Vedantu, patented platform for all the students who want to attend the live classes. And there are a lot of things that go on the paid platform. We'll talk about it probably in a bit. Welcome. And if you want to know more about me, please watch my Instagram handle. You can get to know more about me. You can also get in touch with me as well. Yes, excited to learn, says Suji Mama. Hi Ankit. Hi Zayad. Hello. Does Vedantu offer architecture course? Harshni, as of now, no. Okay, but it's in the works. We'll probably do it very soon. Hi Kaushika. Hello Selvakumar. And by the way, the NEET dates have been postponed indefinitely. No date as of now confirmed as to when it will occur. But my guesses are it should happen. It's for all those people who are going to write NEET this year. That's for 2021. It's supposed to be probably in August end or max to max if you push it September first week or second week max, but that's rare. Most likely August end is what you should prepare for. So let's get going guys. And by the way, this is the schedule for this week in case you have missed any of the classes. So tomorrow you're going to have PCM topics for 180 plus in JEE Mains. That's tomorrow. And also there is going to be advanced questions for the 12th standard kids in the Pathfinder series as well. Okay, having said that, remember guys, I am taking up a lot of micro courses in the Pro subscription, and these micro courses are addition to the regular batch where you will be enrolled when you join the Pro subscription. Just like you buy Netflix subscription and you can watch any unlimited movies, series, whatever comes up, shows, etc. Same way in Vedantu, you can watch anything for free apart from the long-term batch that you get. Things like KVPY course, Olympiad course, CBSE course, any other test series, crash courses are absolutely free. And the best part is you get an option to learn in Hindi as well as English. And you will have teachers like me who are very experienced, very talented in the Pro subscription. Apart from that, you will also get lots of assignments, tests, which happen every 2-3 weeks. And you will also get assignments with the booklets in hard copy as well as the soft copy format. So you can choose your package whichever you want. There are 3 versions depending on which things you want, like doubt solving, whether you want a personal mentor, etc. See, all these things are common. Live learning, recorded lectures, PDF, analysis, tests, study material, everything. Even doubt solving during the class is common. If you want doubt solving on the mobile app, then you go for the classic version, and if you want a personal mentor, then you go for the plus version. There are monthly offers, there are yearly packages also for each one of them. So per month it hardly costs around 3,600 rupees, and you get 10% off when you use the discount code SHHPRO, which is very good. Plus guys, these rates are very affordable even if you compare it with any other online or even offline institutes. Yes, Nikhil Reddy, that's the discount code that you get, 10%. So do I need to depend only on JEE Physics for only on Tattva material? No, you should also use Joker HC Verma, Max and previous year questions from Arihant. So these are the books that you would need. Yep. So Kaushika, when you use my coupon code, what happens is any problem happens, you can directly get in touch with me, or any other help you need in your batch or anything else, you can always get in touch with me. And if you want to get into my batch, once you are in the Pro subscription, you just need to hit the enroll button. That's it. There is no other workaround for that, and it's all free of cost once you're in the Pro subscription. All right. Yeah. So yeah, 12 questions today, Sai Telugu, but there are these amazing, excellent questions of advance which we are going to do. So get ready guys. Come on, show some fire in the chat box to solve the advanced questions. First, let's burn today's lecture. Let's put it on fire, and then once the fire is set, probably let's battle it out on the Menti quiz. Okay, so there we go. No, we are going to have advanced and then we'll have the mains kind of questions for the Menti quiz. Okay, Nikhil? Yep. Chalo, let's get going. Yes, Premchand is putting up a very strong arm out there. Yes, it's going to be a tough battle, guys. Thank you for putting up all that fire. Keep that fire burning. Let that fire be alive in your heart. Here is the question. See, the speed of a projectile when it is at the highest or the topmost point is root 2 by 5 times of root of 2 by 5. 2 by 5 is inside the root times its speed at half the maximum height. Find out the angle at which it was projected. Let's draw the diagram. Only then I'll understand. It's not an easy problem. Let me tell you, you will not get the answer in one formula or two formulas. You need to think. So observe this. First, let me draw the projectile. It will probably be something like this. Okay, let's say this is the ground. This is the maximum height. Okay. Now, when I throw it from here, there is some angle theta which I don't know. Okay. Now, there will be two components over here. If I throw it with u velocity, there will be one component which I can call it as ux and the other component will be uy. Everybody, I think, should be getting it till this point. Remember, at the topmost point, the y velocity disappears. The velocity which will remain is only ux. This ux will always remain constant because there is no acceleration in the x-axis. Everybody remembers that? Great. Next up, what we need to do, let's think about h by 2. So h by 2 is somewhere over, maybe not maybe exactly here, maybe somewhere here. So this is at maximum height by 2. Remember, this one was h. This was h, this is h by 2. Now, the question is, at that half the maximum height, this is half the maximum height, the speed is root 2 by 5 times as that at the topmost point. Now, when you are here, the actual speed will be v. That will also have two components. But remember, the horizontal component will still be ux. Only component which will change is the y component, and hence I am putting it as vy. So understand, I am putting it as ux because x component never changes. Only the y component is changing. So this is a diagram which will help you solve the problem, Srinivas. Observe this. That's why, Srinivas, I have drawn the diagram. Even if you are a 2025 aspirant, you can attend it, no problem. Okay. So it's clearly mentioned the projectile when it is at the topmost point. Okay. So if you compare the speed at the topmost point is root 2 by 5 times the speed when it is at this point, which is half the maximum height. So according to the question, v is root of 2 by 5 times the speed at the topmost point, ux. This is what has been mentioned. Is everybody getting this equation? Let me know in the chat box if you understood why I have written this equation down. V over here is root 2 by 5 times of ux. That's what is given. Oh, sorry, my bad. The other way around. It's not like that. Ux, the speed at the topmost point. So what is actually given is ux is equal to root 2 by 5 times of v. My bad. So the speed of the projectile when at the topmost point is root 2 by 5 times the speed when it is at half the maximum height. Okay. Now let's think about this. This would be ux is equal to root of 2 by 5, and this velocity is the vector sum of vy and ux. So use Pythagoras, and v is root of this square plus this square by Pythagoras. So it will be root of vy square plus ux square. Now square all the sides, okay, LHS and RHS. So you will get ux square is equal to 2 by 5 times of vy square plus ux square. Take that 5 over there. So you will have 5ux square is equal to 2vy square plus the 2 will get multiplied both ways. So into 2ux square. Okay. Now rearrange the term. Bring that 2ux over here. It will become 3ux square is equal to 2vy square. Therefore, vy square is, okay, so we are going to need this. Vy square is nothing but 3 by 2 times of ux square. This is what I got till now. Nothing great. Now, this has not yet given us the answer. Remember, our actual question is to find theta. We are not even close to theta. How do we exactly find theta? Okay, so here is the thing. Thank you, Vivek, and thank you, everyone. Okay, welcome, Chinnu, all the new members out here. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, because only when you hit the subscribe button, you will get all the newer updates and newer lectures and newer videos and all the important notifications. And if you are already subscribed, I hope you have not forgotten to smash the like button. Do that to show your love and support. Yes, now we need that H max formula as well. I'll come to that. So remember, the formula for H max, the formula for H was u square sine square theta by 2g. This was the formula for maximum height. We'll need it probably, I don't know. Let's do something. How about writing an equation in y-axis, because Vy is known, okay, Vy is known, and probably I can write Vy in terms of Uy in terms of kinematic equations. And I know the vertical displacement from here to here is h by 2. So from here to here, if I look at only vertical direction, since I already found out Vy and I know Vy square, that should give you the hint. I need the third kinematic equation. Displacement is there, Vy square is there. So that's why I get the idea of the third kinematic equation, which is V square is U square plus 2as. So let's do that. Okay. So using the kinematic equation, okay, kinematic equation, the third one in the y direction, what am I going to get? Let's see. First of all, Vy square is Uy square plus 2ay sy. What is Vy square? See from here, it is nothing but 3 by 2 times of, now in case you want to know what is ux, let me tell you, ux is actually speaking u cos theta. Look at that, ux is actually u cos theta. So how about substituting ux square over here? So it will be nothing but, u square cos square theta. That's the first term. What would be uy? Uy will be u sine theta. So it will be u square sine square theta, of course. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, Rakesh. Hold on. Similarly, plus 2 times acceleration in the y direction. Acceleration is actually downwards and it is g. So it should be negative g, because upwards is positive, downwards is negative. So I will put minus g over here into displacement. Well, the vertical displacement, you can see, the vertical displacement is h by 2. So if it is, this sy is actually h by 2, I know the value of h. So this divided by 2 will be u square sine square theta by 2g into half. So that will make it by 4g. Is this clear, everyone, how we got this? Gia, we are going to start with relative motion later on. First, now concentrate. Yeah. So guys, it is not root of 2 by root of, it's not root of 2 divided by 5. It is root of 2 by 5, the whole thing. Probably the brackets were missing, so don't get confused. Okay, I'm telling you it was root of 2 by 5. Great. Now, here is the thing. Where did we go? Yeah, all right. A lot of things are going to get cancelled, guys. What we are going to get is u square, and u square cancel. G and G cancel. 2 and 4 cancel, and you will get 2 over here. Okay, so let's see what is remaining. Do not get lost. Be carefully, carefully observe this. So this will become 3 by 2 cos square theta. Okay, 3 by 2 cos square theta is equal to sine square theta, and I have minus over here, and I have sine square theta by 2. All right, because this 2 was there. Sine square minus sine square by 2, 1 minus half is half. So this is going to be sine square theta by 2, and this is 3 by 2 cos square theta. 2 cancels, bring that cos square there. So 3 is equal to sine square theta by cos square theta. Now what does this tell you? Sine by cos is tan, that means tan square theta is 3, that means tan theta is root 3, that means theta is 60 degrees. That is the answer. Is that clear, everyone? Everybody got this? It's such a beautiful question. You just need to do it step by step, analyze it part by part. If you just think that you are going to get it using some formulas, no, this is an advanced question. Yeah. How many of you love this? Okay, let's do this once more. What has happened? At the topmost point, the speed is root 2 by 5 times the speed when it is at maximum heights half distance. This is maximum heights half distance. So, keeping in mind that the horizontal velocity never changes, I have just written ux, ux, ux everywhere. Only the vertical component changes. Just by this piece of information, that this velocity is root 2 by 5 times of this velocity, using simple math, I got the relationship between Vy and Ux, the relationship between both of them, Vy and Ux. Now I thought, oh, this is in vertical direction, and since I got the square quantity, I thought of the third kinematic equation. And I just wrote it down over here and just substituted the values. Vy I got it from here, Uy from simple resolution, acceleration is minus g, and displacement is total height by 2. That's it. And rest all is maths. Nothing else is required apart from that. So you just need pure maths. That's it. Yeah. So, Soma Samudram Mohan, we are going to complete the entire JEE portion in the next couple of months, beta. Just have faith. Just follow our lecture flow. I also know, because I have been teaching for more than 10 years. I know how the syllabus flow is supposed to be. Just follow the flow and don't worry about it. But in the next couple of months, obviously by November or something, we'll finish the entire, what is this? Nurture series. Yeah. Pathfinder will be over much before that. Okay. Cool. Let's get going to the next one. Mostly all concepts are used in the question. If you guys have loved this question, do not forget to smash the like button. By the way, yes, the answer was 60 degrees. Let's go to the next one. This is another beautiful question, guys. This is beautiful question. So, d theta by tan theta is 0.05 for a projectile motion. D theta by tan theta is 0.05 for a projectile motion. What does it mean? We'll come to that. Zaid, like I said, and probably you are new to the class, usually we take half an hour to 40 minutes for the advanced session, and then for the remaining time we do the Menti quiz. So concentrate, bacha. Concentrate right now. Theta is the angle of projection. D theta is the change in the angular projection. What does it mean? See, if you throw something at, let's say, 30 degrees, there is some time of flight. Okay, there will be some time of flight. All right. Now, if you change the angle of projection by small angle, let's say by 1 degree or 2 degrees, that change is d theta. Look at that. The change where, theta is the angle of projection and d theta is the change in that angle. That is given to be 0.05. When you change the angle, what will happen? Even the time of flight will change. So the question is, by how much percentage does the time of flight change? Okay, if this much is clear, Vivek, I think the volume is fine, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and I'm pretty much not in slow motion. Okay, so I don't know, maybe your net speed is slow or something, just check it out. All right. So what do? Let's just write down the formula for time of flight. What's the formula for time of flight, guys? It is 2u sine theta divided by g, isn't it? That's the formula for time of flight. Now, probably this expression should give you some hint. Hello Tushar, welcome aboard. D theta, that means what? Derivatives is there. Everybody understood derivatives is there. D theta, tan theta, pakka se some derivative is there. So what we should do is probably differentiate this, because I want d theta. How about differentiating this with respect to theta? Let's differentiate. Yes, derivatives is there. And before going ahead, let me also tell you, percentage change in the time of flight. Percentage change in the time of flight means delta t by t into 100, which I can write it as, for small changes I can write it as dt by t into 100. This is what the question is demanding. Now look at what all variables are involved in the entire scenario. dt is there, d theta is there, definitely derivatives is there. So let's do this. So here is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm just going to differentiate this dt by d theta. So what is t? 2u by g is constant, u is constant, g is constant, 2 is constant. Only theta is a variable. Why? Because first time I'm throwing at some angle, another time I'm throwing at some other angle. So this was theta, this was d theta. So if this is t plus delta t or dt. The times are different for each path, remember that. Okay, so theta is a variable, speed and gravity are not variables. So what do we get? This will be d by d theta of sine theta. Now quickly remind me, what is the derivative of sine theta, guys? Before I turn back, remind me what is the derivative of sine theta. Yes, come on my warriors. No, Rakesh, probably that is not the answer. Very good, Aishwarya, excelente. Excelente, my warriors. Very good. Hello, EG Gamer. Very good, Raghunath. Very good, Teja. Very good, Sudarshan. Excelente, guys, my warriors. So, sine theta's derivative is cos theta. Okay. Now, from this, I will get dt is equal to 2u by g into cos theta d theta. Acha. Now, here is the last step. What do I want? I would want dt by t. Change in time period upon original time period will give me the error, the change of the relative time period. dt by t, can I not write it like this? dt is this whole thing, which is 2u by g into cos theta into d theta divided by, what is the value of t itself? This whole term as it is, 2u by g into that sine theta. Isn't that right? So dt, I got it from here, I just imported it, and t, standard formula, I just put it over here. You can clearly see 2u by g will cancel, cos will come below, sine by cos is tan, so I'm going to get d theta by tan theta. Now probably everything starts making sense. It's like, it's all fitting in, like missing pieces of the puzzle. d theta by tan theta is 0.05. This is 0.05. That's dt by t. So percentage change in the time will be dt by t into 100, which is obviously 5%. 0.05 into 100. Isn't this beautiful question? Hi Munish, welcome aboard. So Shiva, you need to solve Tattva plus HC Verma plus previous year questions. Aryan booklet. Okay, these are the only 3 books you require. Hello, luck to learn. And all the new members out here, hi Shamita, hello Sunita. Do not forget to smash the subscribe button, and once you are subscribed, do not forget to hit the like button so that you do not miss on the newer lectures and the newer updates. Okay, interesting. Everybody loved this question? This is what is called as an advanced question. Excellent. Yes, Sai Telugu. Hi Ramu, hello Sunita, hello Khan. Yes. Is Tattva enough for JEE Advanced? No, Anjana, it is not. You need to solve even more than Tattva. But you need Tattva. If you just solve some other book and do not solve Tattva, that is also bad. If you just solve Tattva, that is also bad. You need a combination of those 3 books which I have told you. Nothing more, nothing less. Why did I take dt by t? Yuvraj, the question was, what is the percentage change of time of flight? So, this sentence means change by original into 100. That's why we took dt by t into 100. That was the reason why I took dt by t. I hope that makes sense. This is how it works. Yeah, 5% is the answer. Okay, beautiful. Let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen. There is a stone which is thrown at a speed of, I think this had to be changed, guys. Okay, just 1 second. I had to change this. I'll just, this was supposed to be 20 and this was supposed to be 500, I guess. Yep. Now it was fine. Okay. Cool. So there is a stone which has to be thrown at an angle of 20 meters per second at an angle of 30 degrees above the horizontal from a tower of height 500 meters. Find the time for which it will be in air. Also find the distance from the foot of the tower where the stone is going to hit. Let's draw the diagrams. Without diagrams, we will not understand anything. Okay, so the diagram will look something like this. This is the top of the tower. This is the foot of the tower. This is the ground. Okay, the tower's height is 500 meters. Let's just put it 500 meters. Next step, the stone is thrown at 20 meters per second at an angle 30 degrees above the horizontal. This is horizontal, 30 degrees is like this. So the stone is thrown like this. So 20 meters per second, and this is obviously 30 degrees. Now what is going to happen is that stone is going to go like that and hit over here. Okay. So the question is, how much time will it be in air? That's number one. Number two, from the foot, how far does it fall? Let's say I just call it as X. Okay. How far does it fall from the foot? These are the two questions. Vashini, right now this is a JEE channel, so I'm only teaching for JEE. But if you are a NEET student, you can still watch it, because even if you learn more, there is no harm. Obviously, it will be more useful only for NEET. Obviously, the difficulty will be slightly higher. Yes. Okay. Already Khan is saying the time is 10 seconds. Not so easy, Khan. Be careful. You cannot use any of the regular formulas. Reason, it is thrown at an angle from the hill. So none of the regular formulas will work. So here is the hint. How about doing this? From here to here, imagine if I take this axis as my y-axis and this axis as my x-axis, clearly the stone has displaced in x and displaced in y. Guys, quickly tell me for the entire duration, what is the displacement in the x direction and what is the displacement in the y direction that you think should be the answer? Think about it. Displacement in x direction for this projectile motion. How much is the displacement in x? The displacement in x, yes, it is the range, but you cannot use any of the range formulas. You cannot use range formulas. Understand? So, Zayed, hold on, bacha. Hold on. First concentrate. Do not do this. Sir, Menti kab hoga? Sir, when will be Menti? Hold on. You need to learn everything. Without advance, what will you do? This is a JEE channel. Both mains and advance will happen. So concentrate. See, this is what will happen in the actual exam. You are thinking about something and you are solving something. This will not work. You need to have focus and concentration. So if a teacher is telling you something, watch, okay? So Sx is x. Sy is not 500. It is minus 500. Be careful. It's minus 500 because negative displacement. Upwards is positive, downwards is negative. So this is final, this is initial. So negative 500. A lot of people. Why will we need it? Because we have to find time of flight and we need to find x. In fact, we need to find this x. I'm just telling you. Now, this will actually give you the hint that you will need some kinematic equation which involves Sx and Sy. So how about starting with this guy? Because I do not know this, I know this guy. So how about starting with Sy is uyt plus half ayt square. The reason why I wrote this is just to figure out which kinematic equation I might need. Yep. Now, let's write it down. Sy, displacement is minus 500. Uy, velocity in the y direction is 20 cos or sine. Think about it. 20 cos or 20 sine, it will be 20 sine. So 20 sine 30 into t plus half into acceleration in the y direction is negative 10. So minus 10 into t square. Great. So this will become minus 500 is equal to sine 30 is half. Half into 20 is 10 t. Okay. 10 by 2 is 5. So minus 5 t square. 5 goes. Okay, by the way, I wrote everything down. Okay, so 5 goes everywhere. So this will become minus 100 is equal to 2t minus t square. Shift the terms, bring t square here. T square minus 2t minus 100 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. So let's get the roots. T is equal to minus b, which is 2, plus or minus by 2a, a is 1, root of b square, which is 4, minus 4 into a into c, which is minus 100. So this will become plus, correct? So solving this, you will get 2 plus or minus 400 plus 4 is 404. Now 404 is 4 times 101. 4 times 101. So I can write it as 2 times root of 101. 2 comes outside by 2, which is 2 cancels everywhere. 1 plus or minus root 101. Now, will you take both the values or will you take only one value? Will you take both the values or only one value? Yes, you're going to get quadratic. Will you take, yes, will you take both the values or only one value? Time can be only positive, remember that? So root 101 is obviously more than 1. So obviously you cannot take the negative value. So the final answer for the time that is valid will be only 1 plus root 101. That will be the answer, the positive one. So this is the final time of flight. This is what you can do. You cannot use any of the standard equations because see, if you use the standard equation, it is only valid when you start from here and end here. But if you are going further down or something else is happening, you need to stick with kinematic equations. That's lesson number 1 that we learned. And the reason why we wrote these things is, see guys, every time I'm starting with diagram, I'm always writing on the diagram what is given, what has to be found. Only then I'll get the hint as to which direction, which kinematic equation has to be applied. Okay, now the last thing is, in the x direction. So for the x direction, I can use Sx is equal to ux t plus half ax t square for the x direction. And what will I get? X direction displacement is x, which we need to find out. What is ux, initial velocity in the x direction? 20 cos 30 into t, this t, exactly, the whole time, so the total time. So that's going to be 1 plus root 101. And ax, do not forget, is 0 because there is no acceleration in the x-axis, so plus 0. Nothing over there. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. 2 and 20 will cancel. You will have 10 root 3 into 1 plus root 101. That's the x displacement which is also required. That's it. Leave the answer there. Very good, Rakesh. Excellent. That's very close to the answer which is required. Yeah. How many of you loved this question? Isn't it interesting? But we are only considering displacement. Monali, understand, x is actually the x displacement, which also is the range. So this is the foot. This is where the impact happens. And that's what has been asked. From the foot to the point where the stone hits the target. This is the x displacement. So whenever something moves in 2D, understand you can always break it into two parts. One is the y displacement and the second one is the x displacement. So this is displacement, correct? Okay, cool, great. Yes, Swati, NCERT will be lemon squeezy, easy speezy after solving and attending my sessions for sure. There you go, 11.05 seconds and approximately 191 meters. Let's go to the next question coming up on your screen. This is beautiful question. Bugatti, I think Wasim sir is having some personal commitment. I think his sister just gave birth to a kid or something. That's why I think Wasim sir has not come. Okay, so don't worry. He will be there tomorrow. When will you have Menti? Monali, you are going to have it after just more 2 questions. Hold on. Okay, just 2 more questions. Okay. So look at this. This is also going to help you in the Menti quiz. There are questions which are based on the concepts what you learn in the advanced questions. A ball rolls from the top of a stairway with a horizontal speed. If each step has height h and width b, the ball will just hit the edge of the end step. What is the value of n? Okay, let's do this. See, it's given that the breadth of each step is b, height is h. Breadth is b, height is h. There are many steps like that. Probably this is the first step, second step, third step, fourth step. this is the nth step. Okay, this is the nth step as such. Each step has height h and breadth b. It is given in the question. What happens is, that ball comes sliding from the staircase. It comes like this. Okay, it comes like this, and then it goes and hits the nth step. Okay, it hits the edge of the nth step. This is the nth step. The edge is this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. There will be n steps. This is the nth step's edge. So it is going to go and hit over here. That's what is happening. The question is, what is the value of n? Which step number does it hit? Looks like a crazy question, isn't it? How do we do this? How do we do this? Yeah, let's do. I'll tell you what. The answer or the solution will come from something which you are least expecting. No need to do height and range, Selva Kumari. It's going to come from a very unexpected place. Let me tell you what is that unexpected place. How about making this y-axis, making this x-axis? This is the origin. Isn't this the trajectory? We have been all talking about the word trajectory before this. This is the trajectory or the path taken by the particle. Now, think guys, with what angle was it projected from here? What is the angle with the horizontal? Think about theta over here. With what angle with the horizontal was it projected? Answer the question. Answer the question in the chat box. Come on, my warriors. With what angle with respect to the horizontal was it thrown, or was it projected, or did it leave the surface? 0, not 90. Always the angles are measured not with vertical, with horizontal. It was projected like this. So theta is 0 degrees with the x-axis. Always it is measured with x-axis. Be careful. Great. Now, here is the thing. Trimbak, how is it related to whether the angle is 0 or 90? Will Wasim sir's Marshall status change if the angle is 0 or 90? So please don't ask irrelevant questions. Okay? Chalo, let's focus, guys. Now, here we go. I think we should use the trajectory equation. Let's use the trajectory equation. And remember, the trajectory equation was y is equal to x tan theta minus g x square by 2 u square cos square theta. Tell me the value of y. What is the y coordinate here? So GTM, what happens is whenever you project, see, if you project like this, this is the angle. If you project like this, what is the angle? 0 degrees. If you project like this, the angle will be negative. If you project like that, the angle will be 90 degrees. So that's what we have done. Okay, let's use trajectory equation. H, how many times? N times, because this is nth step, but negative direction. So y is actually minus nh. There are n steps, each of height h, but negative, so minus nh. Next up is equal to, what is the value of x? b, how many times? N times. So obviously x is n times of b. Tan theta, tan of 0. Oh, that's 0, guys. Tan of 0 is 0. Okay, that term has just vanished. G is probably, I'm going to need g as it is, so no need of substitution. X, I just told you, b, n times. So n times of b whole square by 2 u. It comes from the stairway and with velocity u. It's already mentioned. U is given. Okay, so u square cos 0. Cos square 0. Cos 0 is nothing but 1. We'll just keep that in mind. So this will become minus nh is equal to minus g n square b square by 2 u square. Now comes the best part. Just cancel things which are not needed. N gone. But only one of the n will remain. So out of that n square, okay, one of the n will remain. And from this, okay, this minus also is gone, by the way. This minus and minus is also gone. So from this, you're going to get n is equal to 2u square into h divided by g and b square comes down. G b square. Is that there? 2u square h by gb square, which is option A. That's the answer. Trimbak, if you got 18 percentile, I would suggest please join the dropper batch. It has just started. In fact, there is one more entry point to the dropper batch. Aditya sir is teaching and other amazing teachers are teaching in that batch. You will learn all the syllabus in detail. In this last few weeks, you cannot improve your percentile to 90 or 80, which is required to get into a good college. So please join the dropper batch, bacha. Okay, if you want all the details, just put up a comment. I'll reply to that or contact me on Instagram. Why can't you use projectile motion equation? This is projectile motion equation only. But you cannot use any other equation because projectile motion equations work only when you start from the same level and end at the same level. Time, height, range, etc. This is starting like this and going down. But for any parabola, you can always use this trajectory equation. That's the whole idea. So any parabola, you can always use this equation. This always works because it's always a parabola. Okay. How do we know what do we do in the question? Riyaz, when you attend my lectures and when you practice from Tattva module and when you practice the assignments that you get from Vedantu and the amazing questions, right from basic to hard level difficulty, only then you will get the idea. And you will, trust me, if I were you, I would also not get it. That's why I'm here, so that I tell you how things are to be solved. Obviously, please do not think, sir, I should have got this on my own. No, I'm not expecting that out of you. I am expecting you to learn from me so that when you go home and solve the questions, you get hints and ideas to solve the question. So don't get scared. Okay, last question before we go ahead, and here it is. This is a beautiful question. Menti after 5 minutes, Sarika, hold on. Nana Gatke, you can watch the replay, bacha, okay, after the session is over or even during the live class. Yes, it will take some months to practice. I studied these 2 months, but you feel that you did not study anything. Manali, probably you did not study under me. That's why probably you are feeling that. So now onwards, start attending my classes. Okay. How can you get the Tattva module? Yes, if you are a part of Pro subscription, you'll get the Tattva module for free. It will be posted at your doorstep. Plus, you'll get the soft copy. Thank you, Kesan Raja. Yes. Yeah, Swati, we give you all the PDFs and I give you the homework questions. So at the end of every lecture, there are 3-4 questions. So every chapter might have couple of questions which you solve, and remember we always conduct Menti quizzes which are like practice problems which you can again download, and if you want more problems you need to join the Pro subscription. Okay, bacha? Okay, cool, let's get going. Offer is sounding juicy. Yes. Okay, come on, let's do this. So Salu Musa K, if you're looking at the solutions whenever you're practicing, that's a wrong thing to do. Never look at the solutions. Even if you do not get it, look at only the first line and then hide the other part. Then solve the remaining question. Then still if you do not get it, then look at the second or the third line and then go ahead. So never look at the complete solution. So let's see how to do this. The question is, when does the velocity become perpendicular to the initial direction of motion? I hope you have been reading the question. Yes, if you do not buy Pro, there is no way right now to buy or get the Tattva module. Tattva module can be only got if you have a Pro subscription. Okay, let's get going. Now, Sharon, how about posting all your doubts later on? I will answer all of them. Okay, so velocity should be perpendicular. Let's first do one thing. Initial velocity is 10. Initial velocity is 10 and the angle is 53 degrees. Okay, this angle is 53 degrees. I know what is this velocity now and I know what is this velocity. This velocity is 10 cos 53 and this velocity is 10 sin 53 degrees. Now in case you have forgotten what is 53 degrees sin or cos, remember I had given you one beautiful triangle, 3, 4, 5 triangle. Those of you who have not attended my lectures probably do not know about this. 3 square plus 4 square is 5 square. Now if you happen to measure the angle, it exactly comes out. This angle 5, 3, this is 53. That's how you remember it. It comes out if you measure it using a protractor, and this comes out as 37 degrees. From this you will get sin 53. Sin 53 is nothing but 4 by 5. So this will be 8 meters per second. And this will be 10 cos 53. Cos 53 is 3 by 5. So 3 by 5. That means this will be nothing but 6 meters per second. Okay, cool. So we got these two things. What now? Okay, we got 8 meters per second, we got 6 meters per second. I think I can write initial velocity as 6 I cap plus 8 j cap. I can write it like that, correct? Now you will see the use of vectors over here. You will see the use of vectors over here. Now look at that. How? I got the hint that I have to use vectors. It clearly says the vectors, the velocity should become perpendicular to the initial velocity. What it means is, after some time, this velocity v is perpendicular to initial velocity. If two vectors are perpendicular, we have studied this in vectors chapter, their dot product is 0. So v vector dot u vector is 0. This is what we have studied. Two vectors are perpendicular. That's it, plain and simple. Their dot product, scalar product is 0. So that's why I got the hint that probably I should resolve, split and write it in vector form to make things easy. Now comes the challenge. What the hell is v vector? Oh, that's not difficult. I know v vector is u vector plus a vector into t. This is the first kinematic equation in the vector form. So what is u vector? I know that. So that's 6 I cap plus 8 j cap. And what is acceleration? Acceleration is minus 10 downwards j cap. J is because it is in the y-axis, and downwards, that's why negative, into t. So that's what I got. So just rearrange, you will get 6 I cap. J and j will add together or subtract together, whatever you want to call it. So plus 8 minus 10t times j cap. This was t, remember? So this is what v is. Now the last step is doing v vector dot u vector is 0 because they are perpendicular. They are perpendicular. So v vector is this. So 6 I cap plus 8 minus 10t j cap. Okay, this entire thing dot initial velocity. Initial velocity is nothing but 6 I cap plus 8 j cap. This is 0. Now remember, whenever you take dot product, I cap goes with I cap and j cap multiplies only with j cap. So let's do that. 6 into 6, 36 plus 8 minus 10t into 8. This is 0. So this will be 36 plus 8 8 za 64 minus this will be 80, t is equal to 0. So 36 plus 64, that's 100 is equal to 80t. Therefore, t is equal to 100 by 80. So cancel guys, we'll get 5 by 4 seconds. So the value of time is 1.25 seconds. That's the answer. Not 0.8, Rakesh, it's not 4 by 5, it's, be careful, it's 5 by 4. Understood? What a beautiful question. Vectors, 2D, resolution, projectile, dot product, addition, kinematics, how all the things are beautifully combined together. Okay, so that's how you need to do this. Beautiful question. So that's what you need to do, guys. You need to solve these questions on your own, try it out on your own, think what else can you do to solve the question, etc. Okay, so that's it from the advanced side. Now it's time to join the Menti quiz. Yes, we can do it, but I want you to try it out on your own. Okay? You can do it using simple geometry as well. Alim, that's what physics is all about. People think that physics is just physics, oh, just funny thing, just black holes and rockets and crazy things. No, physics also has maths. That's why you should study maths properly and learn how to use the maths in physics. Only then you will become a physics expert, guys. Okay, chalo, let's get going to the Menti quiz, guys. Come on, go ahead to menti.com, or you can even download it on your phone. You will get a box where you can enter the code, and the code is 80025843. Okay, just do that. Okay, my favorite chapter, well, that's gravitation. Okay, come on guys, waiting for all of you out here. Okay, there we have the mouse, we have the ghost, we have the fox, we have the burger. we have bomb, we have the honeybee, then the bananas, some gift box, volcanoes, and people with lots of hearts, crabs. You can identify yourself in the chat box. I'll tell you how to participate. Go to menti.com, enter the code 80025843. Okay, that's the code that you need to enter. And okay. Oh, my bad. Am I audible? Oh my god. Oh my god. Suddenly the audio went off. Oh my. Okay. Now is my, yeah, I think I muted myself. All right. My mistake. Cool. So what I was saying was, guys, open up two tabs, one for YouTube and one for Menti. Remember, there is always a delay in YouTube of 5 to 10 seconds. So your ears should be on the YouTube, but eyes should be on the Menti tab. If a question pops out on the Menti, that means the question has started. Number two, you get points only when you answer correctly, and you get more points if you answer it quickly. No points are given if you answer it incorrectly. Understand that. So don't be in a hurry to answer all the questions, because if you give a wrong answer, you are not going to get any points. It's better to be slow and give the right answer. Initial questions have 30 seconds. The questions later on have 40, 50 and 60 seconds because they get more difficult. Also remember, I'm going to read out the question before I show it on your screen so that you have that little bit of advantage. So ears on YouTube and eyes on Menti. That's the rule. All the best. Let's battle it out, my warriors, and the screen is full. Okay, let's get going. Now the first question is going to come up on your screen. Okay, just 1 second. Just 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. I'm just going to go back. Okay, 1 second. Let's. Okay, I think the question has started, guys. I couldn't go back. I'm really sorry. But the question is, at the projectile motion, at the topmost point for a projectile motion, which of the following is true? Come on, guys. I was not able to go back for some reason. I'm not sure why. Okay. And please do not post the answers here. Oh my god, look at that. Yes, Kotare, I'll make it. Yeah, I don't know why it got stuck, but anyways, the answer is speed is minimum. Guys, what is this? At the topmost point for a projectile, the speed is not 0. Who told you that? In fact, I made a video, a simulation. I showed it to you at the topmost point. Even during this advanced session, there was this U, there was this component, and remember that component always remains. Only the vertical component is 0. Ux or Vx is not 0. It's not 0. Remember that. Horizontal is constant because there is no acceleration in x direction. So at the topmost point, velocity is not 0, speed is minimum, is the least. The vertical component vanishes, and again after that vertical component comes in the downward direction. You guys made a mistake, be careful. Okay, so yeah, it's a projectile motion. Oh, it's not working. I'm not sure why. Ankit, just close the Menti and again join. Just close it and again open it from a separate browser or a separate tab. Okay, for those of you it is not working. Okay, so this is the leaderboard and you get points. So you can see Selva Kumari has answered it really fast, but you can see the difference is not much just because you answer fast. It's there but not so much. So that's why I said please focus on giving the correct answer. Very good, Aparna Kaushika, my fan, thank you. Hi, Abhishek, very good. Ragutham, very good. Sai, Captain's fan, thank you. Hi, Rakesh, very good. Mars, we have Mars also. Khan and Yash Joshi, Main hu best. I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. Very good, that should be the confidence. And let's get going to the next question. Next question, I'll just read it out. For a constant acceleration, the motion of the particle can be, for constant acceleration. Okay, come on. Only for gravity, yes, obviously, Shamuk. Okay, get ready. The question will be coming up on your screen. Eyes on Menti, ears on YouTube. That should be the rule. Okay, Hanum, because Kotari was there first, that's why I called you Kotari. Okay, fine. Come on, no problems. Play the game, Hanum. Come on. For a constant acceleration, the motion of a particle can be. Samalraj, that's because of a phenomena called as diffraction. So what happens is when white light passes through the gaps of the hair, it gets diffracted, and then the other colors so happens have arranged the camera in such a way that they will get diffracted on the other side. Only the brown color will enter the camera. So that's why it appears brown. Okay, come on. Oh, thank God, Ankit, it opened. And by the way, many of you are wrong. What is this? Acceleration is constant, then the motion can be straight line. What are you guys saying, man? No, it is not necessarily straight line. You guys are wrong. It could be straight or parabolic. Just look at this. If I drop something, it comes down. It's a straight line, right? And if I throw something at an angle, it goes in a parabola. Even in this motion, the acceleration is always downwards and it is constant, right? So there are only two possibilities in constant acceleration. Either it will go in a straight line or it will go in a parabolic path. See, even if you throw it up, again it will go up, come down. That's also straight line. If you throw it from the top of a hill, it will go like this. This is also parabola. All these are cases of constant acceleration. This is special case. Yes, there is G. But even if G was not there, if you replace the word G with A, which is acceleration, still all these terminologies will hold true. The paths would remain the same. So guys, the answer is straight or parabola only. Understood? Oh, clear? Oh? Yes. Welcome, Rohit. Join into the Menti quiz. And yep, I have told this before also. And remember guys, even if you are late, it's okay. We have just completed 2 questions. Go to menti.com. Use the code 80025843. Do not post the answers in the chat box, only in this quiz. And we are going to battle it out. So warriors, do not give up. Stay focused. Next question is coming up. For a particle moving in 2D, for a particle, the code is 8002. I have pinned it in the chat box of YouTube. Just check it, the pinned message. 80025843. Okay. For a particle moving in 2D, the speed will increase. For a particle moving in 2 dimensions, the speed will increase if, come on, let's see how many of you can do this. Next question number coming up on your screen. Okay, but before that, oh, the leaderboard, let's just have a leaderboard. By the way, the leaderboard will be only shown in this question now. After this, I'll show it to you in the 5th, 10th and the 12th question. Very good. My fan is on the top. Mars, Rakesh, Swati, Riyaz, Akhilesh, Selva Kumari, Aparna, Kaushik and Abhishek. Get ready guys, the next question is on your screen now. For particle moving in 2D, the speed will increase if, Hanum, the whole idea is, see, in projectile motion, there are only 2 paths possible, straight or parabola. So what is projectile motion or even 1D motion? It's constant acceleration. So if acceleration is constant, the motion can be either straight line or a parabola, nothing else. No other thing is possible. Ramu, actually, Bacha, this is JEE channel, so that's why we are focusing on JEE. But let's see, if you have something specific, please ask me on Instagram. Oh, I don't know why the question is not shown. Oh, the question should be shown now. If you have something specific, then please ask me on my Instagram or leave a comment. I will definitely help you out. Okay. Come on, my warriors. For a particle moving in 2D, the speed will increase if, 30 seconds for this. Thank you, Sairam, Srinivas. Badri, many NITs are good, but usually NIT Trichy, NIT Warangal NIT, Surathkal NIT, Nagpur. These are really good NITs for mechanical. Come on, my warriors. Okay, Trimbak, within 3 months, no. You need dedicated 6 to 8 months of practice. That's why I said dropper batch. A lot of you got it wrong. The speed will increase. Read the question carefully. Speed will increase. If velocity and acceleration are in the same direction, the speed increases. I have given this. If velocity and acceleration are opposite, the speed decreases. I have given this also. And if velocity and acceleration are perpendicular, then only direction changes. But speed is same or constant. I have given this also. There is no acceleration in the velocity. It will only change the direction of the velocity, like in circular motion. So velocity, acceleration in the same direction, the velocity vector will increase in length. So that's why speed increases. They are opposite, so velocity vector will reduce, so speed will reduce. Perpendicular, it will only change the direction. Yes, great. So the acceleration is parallel to velocity, not perpendicular. Be very careful. The next question is going to come up. There are two equations given. One is for x and one is for y. This is the fourth question. X equation is given, y equation is given. Question is, form the equation of trajectory. 4 options are given. Only one of them is correct. And here is the next question coming up on your screen. Hanum, I will not answer those questions right now. Whatever doubts you have, please post it up, bacha, after the video in the comment section. I'll definitely answer it. Okay? Come on, my warriors. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's focus. Yes, dropper batch is for the upcoming people who are going to write the JEE exam next year, and it has started just few days back. Badri, you can just search on our channel dropper batch Shreyas sir. Just search for this dropper batch Shreyas sir. You will get a video. I have made a beautiful video. What is dropper batch? What are the things? How to join it, etc. You'll find the link also. Okay. This is so easy, and you guys made a mistake. You guys made a mistake in this. Look at that, guys. X is t cube plus 4. Y is given to be t. What did I tell you? Love triangle x, y, t. Get rid of time. Only x and y. So just put t over here. So you will get x is equal to y cube plus 4. That's it. Which is option D. My God, so many of you got it wrong. Guys, it was simple substitution. That's equation of trajectory. That's it. Some of you got it correct. Some of you are celebrating. Okay, let's go into the next question. Okay, question number 5. There are projectiles. One is thrown at 20 degrees. Another one is thrown at 35 degrees. Another one is thrown at 60 degrees. Another one is thrown at 75 degrees. Which one will have the largest range is the question. Okay, which one will have the largest range? Don't worry, Zayad and others. You have to just focus. Remember, this is a game. This is how it works. So you should not think that, oh, if I'm not a topper, if I'm not on leaderboard, oh, I cannot do anything. You have to battle it out. Even if you fail 100 times, you have to still work. You have to still focus. You have to still have the same energy. You cannot give up. Okay? No problem, Suchi, just concentrate. Eyes on the Menti, ears on YouTube. That's how it should work. Shivari, we are doing PYQs also in the regular sessions, just that probably sometimes I do not mention that it is a PYQ, but I indirectly do PYQs in my regular sessions. Okay, cool. And my rank booster series already has PYQs. Now this should be easy, guys. I told you for 45 degrees the range is maximum. In fact, I showed you animations also. So for 45 degrees, the range is maximum. Now, when you're close to 45, the range is near to maximum. When you increase the angle or when you decrease the angle, then the range decreases. So, which is the closest to 45 out of all these angles? This is closest. This is the closest to 45 degrees. The difference is only 10 degrees. This is 15 degrees. this is even more, this is even more. So out of 35 and 60, obviously 35 is the closest. That's why it will have the maximum range. I hope that is clear. Okay. So that's what you have to improve your speeds, guys. I know some of you are saying my speed is less, I need more time. That's why I'm dictating the question before I start the quiz, so that you get a hang of it. And when you see the options, carefully think how to do it. Very good, Akhilesh. Very good, my fan. Mars, Abhishek, Kushwant, Ragotaman, Yash, Mehu Best. Very good. Rakesh, Ravi, and Sharon Fiara. Very good. Very good. Don't worry, guys. Even if your name is not on the leaderboard, our aim is to make you understand how the competition is. Number 2, these questions give you a glimpse of how the exam is going to be. And do not get disheartened. Guys, my warriors, you have to work hard. Just because your name doesn't come on number 1 or in the leaderboard, does it mean that you will stop studying? If I would have done that, then I would never have cleared. Nobody would have cleared IIT and all these exams. So do not give up, work harder. This will tell you where you are. Next question. Okay, there is a projectile which is thrown at 30 degrees with the horizontal, and it has some range R1 and some height H1. Now the same projectile is thrown at 30 degrees with vertical, and it has a different range R2 and different height H2. I don't know. Okay, R2 and H2. For 30 degrees with horizontal, range is R1, height is H1. For 30 degrees with vertical, new range is R2 and height is H2. What's the relation between R1 and R2? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Chepuri, Pravilika, LPU is not an university which is worth, man, to take a drop for. If you take a drop, you have to only aim for IIT or NIT. You cannot go for lovely professional university, man. It's not a good college. Please don't go to LPU. And even if you get CSE, it's really bad. And if you're taking a drop, don't worry, the dropper batch aims only for IITs and NITs. You will easily get it if you start your preparation early. My world, how about this? You leave a comment after my video ends. I will ping you the link of the playlist which you should start your preparation from. Okay, so after the video ends, I'll be seeing your comment. Okay, many of you went wrong over here. 60 degrees is the answer, guys. I mean, oops, I think a different question only came in. Acha, I think I had a different question. Okay, cool. Well, no problem. I think this was a different question. I was expecting a different one out here. Nevertheless, Acha, the speed of a projectile at maximum height is half of the speed the angle of projection is. Now, the speed of the projectile at maximum height, remember, if this is u and if this is theta, this speed is u cos theta. Do you remember that? At the topmost point, it is, only the horizontal component. The horizontal component always remains so. Okay. Now, this is given to be half of u cos theta is half of the initial speed. What is the initial speed? U. U goes, so cos theta is half. So what is theta? Theta is 60 degrees. Hence the answer is D. Yeah. That's it. Very simple. Abhijit, you can start with whichever chapters are done in your 11th standard. Start with kinematics. Go sequentially as it is taught in your classes. Okay, so theta is 60 degrees. Everybody clear with this? Yeah. Yes, this is very similar to the first question, but slightly language changed. Okay. No problem, Chitra, but I hope you are watching the replay. Next question is going to come up on your screen. Question number 7. Get ready, my warriors. Hardly any time left. Let's do the next question. Eyes on the Menti, ears on YouTube. Next question is on your screen now. And there we go. Yep. So this was the question which I was talking about. A projectile is thrown at 30 degrees with horizontal, range is R1, height is H1. It is thrown at 30 degrees with vertical, range is R2, height is H2. What is the relation between R1 and R2? Okay, come on. Think about it. Let's see how many of you get this question. It's not that difficult, let me tell you. Hello everyone, and if you are late for this session, you can just go to menti.com and use the code 80025843. That's the Menti code. Do not post the answers here. Shreyas, Yash, Zayed, do not do that or else admin will block you. Raghavi, do not post it. Kotari, don't post it here. You have to go to menti.com and only then you have to post the answers. And a lot of you have got the answer correct. Beautiful. I'm really proud of you guys, because see guys, when you throw it at an angle of 30 degrees, it will have some range. When you throw it at 30 degrees with vertical, this is 30, actual angle is 60 degrees. So the range will be same. Why? Because the angles are complementary. For complementary angles, the range is same. 30 and 60 are complementary. You have to read the words carefully. At 30 degrees with vertical, and it is thrown at 30 degrees with horizontal. So it's not, what you thought. So guys, that's the answer. R1 is equal to R2. Okay, let's get going. Yes, MJ, I did my research from IIT Bombay. I did my graduation from NIT Nagpur. Okay, very good. So here comes the next question. There is a missile which is fired with an initial velocity of 20. Missile which is fired with the initial velocity of 20. And the question is, what is the maximum range possible? Very easy question. You should be able to do it. Riba, don't post the answers here. Thank you for all the hearts, bacha. Please join the Menti quiz. Come on. Yes, Tushar, whenever the questions are long, the questions are usually easy. Come on, my warriors. B. Gagan, the batches usually start in the evening from 5 to 7, 5:30 to 7:30 and 8 to 10. So those are the usual timings for which, in which the classes are conducted. Thalapati Giri, who said that? That is wrong. I mean, that's just a hoax. A lot of people think that it is true. People who take things very coolly, never think negatively, especially we at Vedantu, and people under me have always been really positive in life. And if you ever feel demotivated, do not worry, be here and ask me anything or contact me on my Instagram account. Yep, do that. Okay, let's see how many of you can do this. Thank you, Hanuman, and oh sorry, I got your name, Hanum. Yes, well, a lot of you got it correct, and this was based on a simple formula that the range will be maximum when theta is 45 degrees, and the range formula is u square sine 2 theta by g. U is 20, g is 10, sine of 2 times 45. Sine 2 times 45 means sine 90. Sine 90 is 1. So 200 square is 400. 400 by 10 is 40 meters. So that's the answer. Well, that was simple. You just had to substitute. Theta is 45 degrees. Next question coming up on your screen now. There is a hall and the ceiling height is 40 meters. Ceiling height is 40 meters. In order to throw a ball as far away as possible, in order to throw a ball in that limited height, okay, assuming the speed is, let's say, 40 root 2 meters per second, without hitting the ceiling of the roof, okay, what should be the angle at which you throw it? What should be the angle at which you throw it? Bhagwan Girise, you can take it, Bhagwan Girise, but usually what I have seen is in college tie-ups, the focus is only on JEE and they do not focus on CBSE. That's number one. Number two, this year onwards, you can see there is a lot of importance on internal assessments, practicals, learning through CBSE and all of that. So it's always better to actually join a decent enough school which is not so pressurizing. So it should be normal. I mean, they should give you enough time to study. So join a school like that which has not, which is not so much strict on attendance, and remaining time focus on your JEE. Okay, so it's not a good idea. Okay, Rishabh Agarwal. Okay, right now I'm really happy in Vedantu, but thank you for the offer, man. Okay, so if PW sir comes, definitely I'll think about it. Okay, but right now I'm really happy in Vedantu. Okay, so a ceiling of the hall is this much, and let's see how many of you got it correct. A lot of you got it wrong, by the way. Okay, so here we go. This height is given to be 40, and I think I should use this formula: u square sine square theta by 2g. H is 40. u is 40 root 2 whole square. Sine square theta, that's what I don't know. Sine square theta by 2 into 10. Okay, now rearrange. So 40 is equal to 40 square into 2 by 2 into 10, and you have sine square theta. A lot of things are going to get cancelled. 40 and this 40, 2 and 2 got cancelled. And what do we get? Sine square theta is, this 40 remains, this 0 0 goes 4, and I think sine square theta will be 1 by 4. That means sine theta will be half. If sine theta is half, theta is 30 degrees. As simple as that. Okay, I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. Okay, yes, Lingala, Rahul, I will take it, bacha. Now for now, hold on. Okay, I need to take care of everyone. 11th standard kids are also my kids. 12th standard students are also my kids. 21 students who are passing out and giving BITSAT and triple IIT exam. Everyone are my kids, so I need to take care of everyone. I cannot disappoint everyone. Okay, so the 10th question coming up on your screen. Now for the 10th question out here, Sharon, I am bacha. I am teaching in a lot of micro courses. Kevin, even if you are late, join for the last 3 questions, man, using the Menti code 80025843 out there. Okay, now a body is thrown horizontally with a speed of root 2 gh. Root 2 gh from the top of a tower. How far will it land? That's the range. That's the question. Come on. Yes, Shanmukh, if you want to, you can do it. By logic. Come on. But I showed you the method. But remember, always try to solve the questions by method at home, because that will be a very wrong way to actually attempt the questions, to solve it by shortcut. That's where most of the students make a mistake. They do it by elimination, and the exam, sometimes you cannot eliminate. That's why it's very important to show the method. Okay. Great, my world. Yes, like Mother Earth. Come on. Don't worry, Nikhil. I'm going to show you how to solve the question, but first you need to attempt it. Bhagwan C. Girase, actually this is not for civil services right now. So I'm not the right person to talk about civil services. Can I join VIT instead of dropping 1 year? Trimbak, it's up to you, your choice. If you want to go to VIT, yes, you can go. But obviously taking a drop and preparing for IIT and NIT is worth it if you get an IIT or NIT. Okay, so let's see this. A lot of you got it correct. Beautiful, guys. So let's see how do we solve this question. And there we go. You throw this with the speed of root 2 gh. It will go and hit it like this. The question is, what is the range? Now we have seen that when you throw a ball horizontally or you drop it or you throw it, the time for fall is the same. We have seen that. Yesterday only I have shown you that question, because everything in the vertical direction, like the displacement, acceleration, velocity, everything is same. All of them will land at the same time. In fact, this time will be root of 2h by g. Now the range will be horizontal speed into the time. With what speed am I going horizontally? Into the time. So the horizontal speed into time will give me the range. So what is the horizontal speed? Root of 2gh. What is the time? Root of 2h by g. So what will happen, guys? Won't you get 2h as the answer? Because gg will get cancelled and you will have 4h square. Root of 4h square means 2h. I hope this is clear. Yes. Very good. Understood? Let's see how many of you are on the leaderboard before we go to the last 2 questions. The last 2 questions are challenging, tricky, but not difficult, not lengthy. Okay, let's see how many of you are there on the leaderboard. Remember, the leaderboard now will be shown exactly in the last question. Very good, Akhilesh. Very good, my captains, Fan and Mars and Raghotharman and Yash and Sharon and Minion, Saya. And we have Rakesh, Kamila and Yalini and Abhishai. Very good. Names are changing. Some people have gone down, some people have come up, but that's a game. That's how it is. Don't worry. Stay focused. Last 2 questions coming up on your screen. And the second last question is, there is a body which is thrown at speed u body thrown at speed u at an angle theta. What is the change in velocity after time t? A body is thrown with speed u at an angle theta. What is the change in velocity after time t? That's your question number 11 coming up on your screen. Get ready to solve this beautiful question. Let's see how many of you can do this. Yes, BITS also competes with IIT, but not the top IITs, the decent IITs like Guwahati or maybe even IIT Hyderabad. Yeah, that's where it comes. But BITS is also a very good college, man. Okay, don't worry, Zayad. That's a game. Don't get disappointed. Concentrate. Do not give up. Warriors never give up. Remember that? Okay. It's already made, Gagan. So just watch Pathfinder series, Gagan. If you see Pathfinder playlist, that's the 2022 playlist. You'll see Pathfinder. If you see Nurture, that's the 11th standard playlist. It's already done for 2022 separate and for 2023 separate. Physics is separate, chemistry is separate. Glad, Ronak, you have learnt a lot. Okay, let's see how many of you got the question correct. Oh, very few people got it. Now let me tell you how to solve this question. Okay. Now, x velocity is always constant. So there is no change only in the x velocity. Because the question says, what is the change in velocity? What about y velocity? Y velocity is uy plus ayt. So Vy is equal to uy plus acceleration in the y-axis is minus g into t. Now take it on the other side. So it will become Vy minus uy is equal to minus gt. So now think about it. Change in velocity is only in y-axis. Why? Because x-axis velocity is constant. Why is x-axis constant? Because ax is 0. Now don't you see this is nothing but change in velocity in the y-axis and it is minus gt, but we are only interested in the magnitude of it. So the magnitude of it will be how much? It will be just gt. Hence the answer is gt. Very interesting question. So the idea was in projectile motion the x velocity only remains constant. The y velocity changes. So the change in total velocity is only the change in the y velocity. So I used kinematic equations, just rearranged it, and I understood final minus initial is change. So that's gt, nothing else. Good. Attend my classes, solve what I tell you. Solve HC Verma, solve Tattva, solve previous year. I am telling you all the ranks that I have produced within 100 ranks are just using coaching material, HC Verma and previous year question. And yes, towards the end we solve Rodov, but that's later on, not now. So that's all you need to crack mains and advance, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, the last question is very tricky. Let's see how many of you can get it. There is a body which is projected at speed u. There is body which is projected at speed u at an angle alpha with horizontal. It goes and it gets a new speed and that velocity makes angle beta with the vertical. You throw the body with alpha with horizontal, after some time it becomes beta with vertical. The question is, what's the new velocity? Let's see how many of you can get this. Last question coming up on your screen. Rishabh, I'm teaching in the micro courses, 12th topper batch I am teaching, not 11th topper because I don't have so much of time, bacha. I'm already taking care of the department. I'm already teaching on YouTube. I'm taking so many micro courses plus, so many other things which I do. So, yeah. Rishabh, everywhere teachers are talented, bacha. Everywhere. I mean, I'm pretty sure everywhere everybody is doing a good job. All the teachers out here who come and teach on YouTube and do this good work of spreading the knowledge in their own way. Really, hats off. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of talent. It takes a lot of work behind the scenes to actually come here and teach. Pawan, obviously IIT is better, no? Not triple IT. Hanum, everybody, every child, every kid is basically capable of IIT. If somebody has told you you're not capable of IIT or NIT or whatever, please never listen to that person. Stay away from that person. Okay? No, Bhushan, it is not at all a good book. Please don't study from that. Now, I'll tell you how to solve this question. See, This is the projectile. It was thrown with velocity u. This angle was alpha. After some time, the velocity is v and it makes angle beta with vertical. What is asked? The question is, what is v? Do you see every time whenever question is asked, I always tend to draw the diagram, show the information, see what is missing. Now I know one thing for sure. The horizontal velocity here and here is same. This velocity Vx and Vx is obviously same because it is constant. Remember, acceleration in x-axis is 0. So what is the horizontal velocity here? It's u cos alpha. Correct? U cos alpha. What is the horizontal velocity here? It's not cos beta, it's sin beta. Be careful. V sin beta. Why? Because this is cos, this is sin, this is far away. So hence V will be u cos alpha divided by sin beta. That's why many people did not get it, and that's the answer. As simple as that. It's just two-line question. Two-line question. That's it. Yes, Hari Prasanna. Tomorrow I'm going to have short questions, topics for physics, chemistry, maths. I'll be conducting that session, and Monday onwards only mock tests and topic-wise revisions which you will have for 2021. Okay. No, Kevin, it will not be enough. It will not be enough. And time to see the final leaderboard coming up on your screen. And let's see who it is. Is it going to be Akhilesh? Looks like it. Very good. 10,846 points. Congratulations, bacha. Really good. Excellent day. And then we have Sai Captain. Amazing. My fan. And Mars. And then we have Raghutanam. And we have, I don't know, Sharmila, I guess. And Yalini, Yash Joshi, Abhishai, and Minion Saya. Congratulations, guys. All the warriors, all the V enthusiasts, all my lovely minions. Do not worry, even if your name was not there, I still love you. Just keep that in mind. Okay, I'll see you next week. Please remember, you will have little bit lesser classes next week till the JEE Mains is over, because there is immense effort which will go to make sure that these kids get really good percentile in the coming exams. So please bear with us and support your seniors. We will have classes, but little bit of less frequency, just for the next 2 weeks, till these 2021 kids get really good percentiles and they stay motivated and they should learn from us too. Okay, so see you guys and take care, and make sure you spread the word for this channel, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you have not yet done that, and smash the like button to show your love and support. Hasta la vista. This was Shreyas here. Tada, take care. Happy weekend.